guys, welcome back to my channel. And we always have something to discuss. Yeah, we do. And so yes, today we're speaking about heartbreak, broken hearts, however you want to put it, however you want to place it. Yes, so yes, broken hearts, heartbreaks, and all that. So yeah, me personally, I get brokenhearted when I lose someone dear to me. Yes, to the cold hands of death. It makes me go into a state of, that denial state. Because they were so dear to you, okay? And actually death had to call them. So unfortunate, but yeah, that's what gives me broken hearts. But aside that, and there are a few of them: relationships, marriages, situationships, friendships, different ways, different forms of how people tend to get heartbreaks. But yeah, usually people tend to say I got heartbroken and blah blah blah. It has to do with the relationship, kinda. Yes. So when one's spouse or partner is actually for the streets, and you actually want to turn them to Virgin Mary, which is not possible, Once someone is for the streets, allow the person be for the streets, be it male, be it female. Okay. So yes, being heartbroken. You get to, one thing I'd always say is that you can't tell someone how to walk in your shoes. It's they that are in that situation and how they feel it. Probably you also went to a similar situation, okay? But how you went through it, you don't expect everyone to act the way you did. Don't expect everyone to do stuff the way you do, because we are different. That's what makes us human, okay? And so speaking about heartbreaks, you go to the psychiatry, you tend to find a lot of people due to failed relationships and all that, because it has to do with the time, the effort spent, and all that, which can't be gotten back because it's already gone, okay? And it takes a toll on the mind, and some people fall into a state of depression and become mentally ill, okay? We can't blame them. Honestly, I don't blame people for how they tend to react to certain situations in life, because it's them that feel how burnt they are, okay? And so you as an individual should be there to give them that hope, okay? But in a setting, as humans, we tend to make mockery of them, we tend to laugh, we tend to make them feel bad about themselves. I guess human nature, a part of the human nature that we can let go. But honestly, it's really sad, because when you get to see people experiencing heartbreaks, okay, from relationships and the back and forth, it makes you wonder and think, okay, this person made that person his all, her all, and what happened? I believe if we tend to spell out our relationships, if we tend to spell out our differences, if we tend to spell out our situations, if we tend to spell out our friendship, it would actually make a lot of sense, so that one doesn't get too involved, one doesn't get hurt in the end. And it all has to do with honesty and trust, okay? And once those things are, mixed up somehow, it tends to bring a whole lot of chaos and things like that, thereby, bringing the heartbreaks and all that. So if we learn to spell out our dealings with humans, honestly, I believe that's what's best so that someone might not have a bad idea, not like a bad idea, but someone wouldn't have that notion that, okay, because this person's being nice to me, this person actually helps take care of me, blah blah blah, all that. Just maybe the person is interested in me or something of that sort. Okay, just probably the person is just being nice. Okay, and so yes, if you tend to spell out some situations, if you tend to spell out, you actually have a conversation where you two could speak about all this back and forth. Honestly, it will help solve a whole lot of problems. Okay, that's why I say, unless of course the person is for the streets. We have people who are for the streets. Allow them be. Okay, allow them be. And so you don't just get your heart broken because yeah, sometimes we can't predict the future. Things may start all rosy, but I guess to a point, I guess maybe part of the human nature too. So things tend to fall apart, and if one party is more involved, and the person tends to be heartbroken. You understand? And so yes, it's a sad situation, because I tend to see or tend to hear a lot of people, you know, going through that, and the only thing is to give them hope, try to cheer them up, not ridicule them, not try to belittle them somehow. You get it? And one thing I always say, you shouldn't put your life or make your life depend on someone else. Human beings do fail. At one point in time, you might think, oh, this person, I don't, that's the mistake we always make. And honestly speaking, when you tend to keep your hopes up, fine, we have good people. That one, they are there. We have good people. Beside that, we also have people that tend to change when situations become a bit better for them. And so don't just get everything. There's a medical term for that, for heartbreak. I don't know how to pronounce it well. I'll put it up there some way here, there, so that you get to see the name. And yes, so you actually, they say you literally feel like your heart is ripping apart. Yes, and so yes, there's a medical term for that. But you see, in all this, the up and down, the ups and downs of life, just make sure you don't make someone your all. Nah. Human beings do change. That's what I'll say. Human beings do change. And this is where I draw the curtain. I'll see you all in another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you.